It depends what's broken. If it's something with a car, he really enjoys working on cars, and he's really knowledgeable as long as it's not fuel injected, because he doesn't have all the diagnostic equipment to diagnose computers and stuff like that. But as long as it's fuel injection, he built and raced race cars for years, carbureted. He built and raced race cars for years, so he's really good with engines, transmissions, and the whole drivetrain stuff. And then he owned a paint and body shop for many years as well. So anything paint and body, he's really good at too. And he taught himself upholstery, so he likes doing car stuff. I don't think
that around the house shit. That's not titillating him.
It's not titillating, but he's proficient in all of it except for HVAC. We always called an HVAC guy.
HVAC is really tough.
That's like the mob. You got to go through them.
You need to call Anthony Cumia.
I'm glad you said that. Dude, one, it's hard to buy HVAC parts. If you buy a car, there are libraries dedicated to how to work on that car. Even if it's a new fuel-injected, tricky one, there's a Haynes manual out there that explains it to you and tells you how to use your multimeter to, do your best and such. HVAC, it's simple, like in theory, but there's no information on how to fix things on your own.
Yeah.
It is incredibly difficult.
Yeah, they're like the mob, and they really try to upcharge you on everything, like tons of inflation on the parts. I remember he got the HVAC, fixed once, and then he found like a list of the parts and saw how much they'd upcharged him, and he called and complained. He's like, I'm not gonna pay this. I'm absolutely not. You can come pick the parts up, take them back out of my fucking like heater HVAC system, because like you're charging me 350% what this part costs and 280% what this part costs, and I was already paying you $35 an hour. Like, no, come get your shit. And they just cut the bill from $1,200 to $300 or something.
Yeah, good for him. I feel like I've had that experience without the negotiating skill. I paid $5,700 for a new. It's called a gas pack. It does your heat and AC in one unit, and $5,700. This is a long time ago too, like back in the Apex house, and it was just so much, and it was not even like a major brand like Train or something, and they made us feel like we were lucky. I think they genuinely did prioritize us because we only had one as opposed to like one for each floor. And we had like a kid, one of the babies. One of the kids was a baby. So they kind of did us first, but they did us hard.
Yeah, those people are shitty.
Yes.
I've dealt with some of them who would quote $12,000 on a job, and then you get another guy and it'd be $1,500. And it's like,
that is who's getting $12,000?
How far in my ass was he trying to break it off? God damn.
Yeah, that's insane. So what, you guys have been homeowners much, much, much longer than I have. HVAC, full of crooks, apparently. What other little industries do I need to be wary of? Pretty much anyone in the trades?
Home inspector's going to be sketchy. You need to really look at what kind of warranty comes along with, or guarantee comes along with their work. Make sure they're going to be liable.
Yeah.
And the home inspectors, you have to check the motivations, right? So a lot of home inspectors get their work from real estate agents, right? And it's to their advantage to give that house the thumbs up. If you're an agent and I'm an inspector and I start ruining deal after deal, you find a new inspector. Now, if they do a bad job, that opens them up for other liabilities. So they have to kind of thread the needle there. But if you hire the home inspector, if you say, if the real estate agent's like, I'll get you a good one. You don't know anything about inspectors. I'll take care of it for you. You say, no, thank you. I can Google. You hire your own home inspector so that his motivation is to serve you.
See, that's what I should have, because you know how obviously when you're buying a house, you get a home inspector to come out there and do everything. And I had this person recommended to me by family, and they missed obvious shit. Like there were gutters that weren't connected the right way and that were going to fuck up if someone hadn't noticed afterward and fixed it. The dishwasher straight up did not close and had stagnant water sitting in it. Missed that. And apparently under what I was looking at, appliances were covered. And so they should have, according to my home warranty company, they're like, oh yeah, if they would have caught that right away, we would have replaced it. And so I've gone on a back and forth with them trying to fix my fucking Samsung dishwasher, which apparently, according to every guy who comes out here, they're like, Samsung, huh?
Yep.
They put 5 boards in it, and it is just the most complicated dishwasher of all time. You know what you should get? You should get a Whirlpool. It has a button that says wash, and then it washes. And I was like, damn, that's what I want.
Kitty has a Samsung washer and dryer.
I've heard about them, and I'm not in the business or anything. They're like famous. Is it Neptune by chance? That's a model under Samsung.
It's like it's metallic gray, and it's all digital. And I have to I can take that son of a bitch apart like a goddamn NASCAR pit crew. I have the tools that do it all together with the right bits on them. I go over there and I'm like, and she's out of the pits and ready to wash again in 3.5 minutes.
It must be.
It has a filter. It's like the last thing to stop junk from going down into the wastewater line, and it clogs routinely on things it shouldn't clog on. Now, you wash a condom and it's going to end up down in there, and that causes a problem. I guess maybe I understand that.
Right.
Sorry, I left the condom in my stuff, Kitty.
Gross.
Whoopsie daisy. I'm the one that had to clean it out. It's not gross. I'll fucking suck that bitch clean.
It's already been washed.
I'll fuck that bitch.
It just went through the washer. Just
went through the washer.
It's fine.
That's the other thing. When you pull, so you have to take the door off the washer, like the big porthole clear door that has to come off. The top of the washer comes off. The entire control panel comes off, and the entire front of the washer has to come off. All of these things have to come off so that you can get in there and you put your hand in this hole, turn a thing a quarter turn, and then pull it out, and then it's full of junk like lint and rubber bands and money. I found a $20 bill last time. I figured that was my tip for doing the job. and just junk. And it smells like actual shit because it's stagnant, gross water has been soaking denim lint for weeks and weeks and weeks, I guess. And it's just rotten in there. Yeah. And it does that every month, every 2 months at least. I've taken it apart so many times I can't count them.
Is this a new washer she has?
It's probably 5 years old now, but it was brand new when we got it.
That's inexcusable. Every month.
You can watch you go to the YouTube video, you type in Samsung Whirlpool, whatever it's called, Neptune, whatever that model is. It's how to fix clogged drain. This guy takes a Sawzall and cuts a hole right through the front of the whole fucking washing machine, so he doesn't have to do all that shit I just described again. He just you look at his, and he's got this huge jagged U-shaped hole in the front of his washing machine. He's fixed it.
It's playing Operation with the top. You get your hand in there without touching the sides.
He's made the hole so goddamn big. It's not a problem.
I found the video immediately. This video of Samsung washer won't drain, easy to do yourself fix, WA45H7000AW, 210,000 views. Do you think their SEO is monetized or is optimized? No, it's so many people having problems with this.
At least 10,000 of those views are mine because it took me a while to memorize how to do that shit.
Oh, that's funny.
It's 200,000 views on to fix a Samsung washer. This guy's biggest video is him doing that.
I can see why Kitty bought it, and the dishwasher too. Samsung appliances have the best curb appeal. They look wonderful in the showroom, and they often get prime. If you go to a Home Depot or something, prime locations. They're on the end cap, and the two of them are next to each other, and they're sitting on top of pedestals that maybe you put, I don't know, soap in or something, so that they're neck high. And everything looks so wonderful. It looks like what you want in your house, but the owner experiences are notorious.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
My Samsung fridge is perfect. Works great. Apparently, much easier to work a fridge than a.
I think 6 months old hasn't given me a problem in its entire lifetime.
That is true.
This thing's cold.
My washer dryer are Whirlpool. And my fridge, I think, is Samsung, or maybe that's even Whirlpool. I don't fucking know. But I do know that they are all brand fucking new, and that the people I bought the house from were not happy when I demanded that those be included in the price. So they are. My washer and dryer are real fucking nice. But yeah, my dishwasher, that was a big mistake. Big mistake not to get that replaced.
I bought a brand new washer and dryer last year, and I just got a basic one. I think it was $1,300 for the pair. something like that, like 750, 800 each, like maybe 16, maybe 14, 1500 with taxes and everything. I fucking love them. They work so well. I got no problem with. There was like $2,200 sets, and I was like, how much cleaner are those people's clothes that paid an extra $1,000 for their washer and dryer?
These old fuckers that I bought this house from apparently fell for that and got the real expensive washer dryer. I remember it was before I bought this house. We had that discussion where you were like, you could take a shit into a washer, it's gonna be fine. And I was like, that's not true. And then looking at this one, I could take the foulest Duke in there on my clothes, and it's coming out squeaky clean. And so, that's true.
What a measure. Yeah. I can see you work in marketing, and I look forward to your advertising campaign.
Soupy dump all over my own clothes. To prove a point. Billy Mays here, taking a steamy dump on my own clothes. I'm going to show you how OxyClean gets it out of the... That was not OxyClean, by the way. That was cocaine. Yeah, dude, R.I.P. Billy Mays. He had the funniest commercials. Yeah, poor guy. And he was so coked out of his mind during all of those. That's how he got so excited for cleaning products.
Yeah.
We got Kablam here. Look at this. Fucking a hooker I killed last night. Blood all over the carpet. Fucking spray it. Dabs right up. I don't think he killed a hooker, but maybe he did.